some exciting games, and now one. This will be fascinating too. It's been a rare event when Scotland have beaten Fiji, but they did win Wellington last February. But what about an exciting Fiji side? This new squad under their new coach, Ben Ryan, a thrilling side who wiped the floor to the Cup champion last week in Dubai. The least experience I've ever known, I think, with 2 total starts of lineups of all 7 players, just 21 tournaments between them. Amazing, not one of them has got more than 7 tournaments. So we will see. But Scotland, well, by contrast, they've experience of Riddell and Robertson, Gregor and Turnbull, who's got 51 tournaments himself, but still they've got 3 debuts this season in Mark Bennett, Jack Ferguson and Joe Nyathabu. But you know, we saw Fiji last week, and this is amazing, having all these new players coming on. It's exciting, isn't it?
That's so exciting. It just shows how much talent they have, the depth that they do have, and it just shows the insight that Ben Ryan has on the Fijian team and how much he's put on in confidence. He's always talked about he's been flocking the players, making them work hard, getting their conditioning up, and it's starting to show. He's got returns from those 2 outside runners, Viri, pulling in with 13 tries already for the season.
I just wonder, knowing that they've won 2 games already comfortably against Australia, France are certainly into the Cup quarter-final, where they're going to get a little bit more experience for these new players, because, you know, on the non-starters on the bench at the moment, you've got Pio Tuai and Viri and Colin Isao, the coach. But you know, they are tremendous, and the talent is so much that we see. And last season, of course, there was the individual talent, but they weren't a team.
Yeah, definitely. You can see by the decision to put the captain onto the bench, just shows you no one can rest on their laurels, and they're making sure that the team competition and the ethos of everyone working hard for each other. They were a bit below par in the last game they played, but they're going to up for this one because they have to pick at the right time.
Yeah, well, last season they had 32 players during the season, and it was a disaster, really. Well, this could be exciting. The referee, Federico Anselmi, the man who was got the final for the Rugby World Cup. Into the hands straight away goes Sakiwa. They've certainly looked exciting. And this is giving them the experience. Away goes Moalu. Muse Moalu from Nandi, a 20-year-old boy. Man, I suppose. And this is dangerous for Scotland already. Into the hands of Sakiwa. They're big, but they're also fast as well. Lovely pass into the hands. There you go, the first try for Leo Rane Kaiso.
Fiji edge are sublime with their skills. Just carrying the ball into contact, maintaining the position, skills, precision in their passing, and it finishes up right up there with it. Fiji with their try.
Amazing, actually, Jimova, and it's you know, Ben Ryan has only been there, what, 6 weeks or something like that, and he's found this new talent. It's exciting to watch.
He must have so much talent out there in the islands, especially there in Fiji. Everyone engrossed into the 7's game.
You're so right, you're so right.
Just the skill, big man, but look at the sublime skills. Precision in the pass, giving him time and space to score in the corner. Beautiful work. Nyakasa finishes that one off.
Plays for the Wardens, who are always a tremendous club as a 7's game. But a chance for Scotland here with the ball. Possession lost though by Nyathabu. And into the hands now. It goes at Masalebu. Masalebu, he was brilliant last season. And in Dubai last week.
That's the difference between the sides. Benito Masalebu scoring his 14th try already for the season. The accuracy from the Fijians, the skill, the stick, the power, the pace to get away from everyone, and finishing it off, Masalevu.
Well, he's played this 7 games, and he's now got to 27 tries already, and it's remarkable.
Oh, it is remarkable. The returns from them, it just shows this talent that is in Fiji, and the players just enjoy scoring those tries.
It's interesting. They haven't got a wonderful conversion at the moment, but as a kicker. But then, you know, when they beat New Zealand 44-0, they had 8 tries and only got 2 conversions.
Yeah.
So they just want tries, that's all they want.
Oh, they love scoring tries.
Nicely picked up by Colin Gregor. Well, they need something urgency now for Scotland. Had a good close encounter last season. Into the hands there of Naathabu. Bit more of confession of Scotland, bit of possession they've got. But was that picked up now? Quickly taken by Gregor. Turnbull. Naathabu. Already there's a penalty on the halfway for Scotland.
Oh, Scotland putting so many players in the breakdown. Didn't have much of an attacking line on the outside. Fiji all over them, working very hard on their defensive line and just getting up, making sure that they strangle and suffocate them.
Just settling it down there. Colin Gregor, this 32-year-old, who's played in 3 Rugby World Cups and first played in Hong Kong 2003. And when he was injured early in the season, he was so missed. Robertson goes. Turns. Makes it available. Hurry. Gregor. Into the hands of Ferguson. Naathabu. That's good play. Can he pull him away from him? Tackle in eventually by Nathuku. Advantage being played. Robertson. Naathabu. Gregor. Overlap surely. Turnbull must go to the corner. The try for Scotland. Well done.
Well done to Scotland. Instead of keeping the ball in possession, breaking the line, set it off there by Nakuvu Joe from Scotland, breaks over the line. The great opportunity for Turnbull. Turns on the pace. The passes were good, right in front of the man, into the basket, flying to the corner. Try Scotland.
Turnbull's 130th try for Scotland in this his 52nd tournament. And there's the man, Gregor, who's really very much the playmaker, and he's cool. He's very cool when he put that ball up down to the 22, and it worked well. 30 seconds to go of this first half, 10-5. So a bit more confidence for Scotland now. Advantage knocked by Naathabu, flipped away by Nathaku.
Yeah, it was a knock-on from the Scotland side from the kickoff, but the advantage was there. The player had no man in front of him, and he got the ball just the edge of the passer. Ball to Scotland. Fair advantage played by the referee.
Robertson, advantage playing as well. There was offside. Here's a chance for France. Mark Bennett, this new player coming in. Gregor into the hands of Ferguson. Switch, Gregor again, good pass. Now he's got Nayathabu on the outside, still going. Good ball into the hands of Scott Riddell. Needs someone quickly support it. On the short side maybe. Bit late now, but still with Gregor. So much better Scotland here. Ferguson again. Nayathabu. He's been a very useful guy coming from the Heriots Club in Edinburgh. Riddell. Ferguson again. Gregor. Held on too long, that was unlucky. So it was a penalty. And danger again. Switch for Mawalu. Good covering though by Mark Bennett. Well played by the man.
Good work, Mark Bennett.
And there he goes again. Mark Bennett, this new debut, this tournament for him.
No chance.
Here's a chance. Robertson inside, good pass. Riddell held just by Kunatani. 5 metres out.
Oh, here's a
Still
chance.
playing. Here's a chance for perhaps Fiji. It's a penalty here. Scotland lifting it up now into the hands of Robertson. Nayathabu, chance here. Held by Sakiwa.
Stay back.
Still the chance. Colin Gregor. The pick up, and it's a try for Mark Bennett.
Oh, it's a man who inspired the whole attack. Hard work in Scotland, getting back into it.
Brave there. That was tremendous. Mark Bennett, of course, saved the try right down in the deep 22. And now eventually, a few minutes later, he's got to try to level it at half-time.
Oh, it's a great clean from Scott Riddell, opening up the space for Mark Bennett to pick it up and finish it off. Inspired by Mark Bennett, Scotland are back in this game.
And there's the lead for Scotland at the half with that conversion by Gregor. Well, what a marvellous moment that was for Mark Bennett, the 20-year-old who replaced Christine and playing his first tournament. Now then, they can be confident at half-time. Look at that attendance for today. Well, so many more than last season. Nearly 27,000 here at the Port Elizabeth 7's. Tremendous.
Oh, it's great to see the locals coming out and supporting the rugby 7's. It was a day commemorating the former state president Nelson Mandela, and people came out from Port Elizabeth to support that.
I think you're absolutely right. People did, thinking, oh, well, remember his wonderful support of rugby and sport, and people came and obviously had the nice little moments of all the players in the middle of the field, and the anthem as well, and the moments.
Letting him know what you really need to do. Ben Ryan always says you boys need to work harder.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Scotland losing to France and Australia, whereas Fiji, you know, helped with no trouble at all, beating Australia and France by big numbers. But all credit to Scotland here. Scotland the brave, certainly at the moment.
Oh, tunnel the hard work. Take it back to Mark Bennett from the work that he did in the last minute of the first half.
Scotland's leading. Knocked on. Samu Sakiwa.
Oh, look at that. Trying to lead with his arm. Gets a bit close onto him.
Number.
Well, no surprising that Tio Tuai is sitting out at the moment. I thought he might come on by now. He was brilliant in Dubai. Fed out by Ferguson. Into the hands of John Houston. It's gone loose though, into the hands of Nathuku. Naikaso. 10 metres out. Danger here for Scotland, but they went down.
It's good work at the breakdown by Scotland, turning over the ball. They were under pressure from Fiji, just close to the line. But now they get a bit of respite by kicking for touchline.
Cools things down a little there. Colin Gregor sensibly, as he did in the first half. 5.5 minutes to go. Scotland still leading, 12 points to 10 here. Against the champions of Dubai, who are just marvellous in the semis and the finals. Mark Robertson has got plenty of experience in his 25th tournament. Houston again. Scott Riddell. Colin Gregor. He's got a wonderful vision of 7's. Look at that, beautifully done. Trying though to get to the players on the right hand side. Held on too long. Danger now into the hands of Tuitonga. Tuitonga goes, one of the new players of this season, from Pakuranga, and that's his third try of the season.
It was all the hard work for Mimosa Malabrova, turning over the ball from the breakdown, created a space and opportunity, a fragmented defense from the turnover, and Tuitonga scores this try. Look at the way he shifts his hips, cracks on the pace, he goes around temple toes, close to the touchline.
It's interesting, isn't it, Giacobani, that you know, all these players, the big players, seem to be as quick as the wingers, don't they?
Unbelievable. Yes, they're genes. They're just a massive, good athletes, good specimen.
Robertson again, held this time by Naikasau. Naithabu. The switch to Ferguson. Turnbull, well played by Riddell. Oh, it was just a little knock on, unlucky.
Oh, for the first time something goes bad when Gregor gets a ball. Nobody makes all the right decisions.
Cruel that was. 17-12 to Fiji. Just one try behind, that's all Scotland at the moment. You know, Fiji have beaten Scotland 25 times. Scotland over the period of had 6 wins. To break away this time into the hands of Malaboro. Tuitonga again.
No, come now! Right, hands.
Oh, hands, pity. Here you go, Fiji again, then dangers. This is Masalebu, now in the hands of Naikasawa. Nathuku. Sankiwa. Strong, he's got away. certainly a chore. The try, a vital try, that one.
Well, Simon Secure with his 4th try this season. Some things you can't coach, just the stepping, the skill, the way the understanding of the players, the way they keep their continuity, stepping him inside, outside. Big man backs himself up. Colossal's finish right in the corner.
Big, powerful man, Sakiwa, 6'5", 15 stone. Well, they haven't got a great conversion kicker at the moment, but that gives them a 10-point lead over Scotland with a minute and a half to go. That didn't go the 10 metres.
Oh, I didn't cross the plane of the line.
Andy Turnbull to Gregor. Here's a chase. It's on the bounce. There's no one then to help in defence, and it's good. Oh,
Tekla not releasing, not giving the time and tries to place the ball.
Unlucky. Well, look at this player, Masalevu. Good tackle though, brilliant tackle into the hands again of Naikasawa. And who is it this time? Naikasawa again. Eventually they've won the tournament of this pool. Brave Scotland.
That's just the way they turn over a defensive situation to an attacking situation, and then the backing up of all the players, the pace, the strength from everyone is just superb to see from Fiji.
Mulavoro finally gets a conversion with just a few seconds to go. 29-12. It's a lineup that doesn't really reflect Scotland's effort.
Oh, they were desperate. They worked very hard for each other. Just not possession in the second half. Fiji's been starving off from the kickoffs.
And the ball goes over the touchline, and is that going to be the final whistle? I think it is. Yes, it is given. So Fiji go through with all their big 3 wins. Brave effort as again Scotland, and that will perhaps help them for the future with their confidence. But what are Fiji going to be like tomorrow? They have got through to the Cup quarter-final, of course.
Fiji head coach Ben Ryan. Ben, you got the win, but fair to say for the first time in a while you look beatable there?
Yeah, you know, I wanted to use the squad. We knew we'd won the group, so Pio and Samisoni and Oscar and Donna formed big starters, didn't play in that game, and I wanted the rest of the guys to get some experience. And Scotland, good side. When they hold on to the ball, they do well. So pleased. At half-time, I could easily have chucked on the cavalry, but I let them solve it, and they did well in the second half.
Are they getting used to watching the DVDs yet? You'll be showing them that first half again, won't you, tonight?
Yeah, you know, we got some young kids there that are learning, so it's great for them. But now we've got a very tough quarter-final, a Pacific Island clash. Samoa, a resurgent Samoa side, so we're going to have to play very well to get past them.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.